So you're thinking about moving to Westerville, Ohio, and you're thinking that maybe a new build is the way to go. Well, I want to take you around to a couple new builds to show you what's available right now. And if you stick around to the end, I'll give you a little insider tip on why maybe a new build, a spec house that's already done, might be just what you need. So let's go ahead and get started. Sure to click that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you'll be some of the first people to get updates when YouTube videos post about living in Central Ohio. Maybe you're thinking about moving to the Columbus, Ohio area, and I want to be a resource and a guide for you to make that the best move that it can be. Look, you've done the hard work. You've gotten yourself ready to buy a house. Let me help you be the hero for your family and not make a bad decision and move somewhere in Central Ohio that you don't want to live in. My name's Daniel Case with Living in Central Ohio. And if you're thinking about moving in 1 month or 1 year, I would love to be the one call that you make to be able to help you make a smooth move to Columbus, Ohio, or the greater Central Ohio area. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text. You can comment on a video. You can even click the link in the description to be able to set up a 30-minute Zoom call so I can hear more about your situation, hear what it is that you really value and what you're looking for in your next home, and to be able to set up an opportunity to help you. I get calls all the time from people just like you wanting to make a move to Columbus, Ohio, wanting to live in Central Ohio, and I want to be here to be a guide and a resource to make sure it's a great move for you. So let's chat soon. So, Westerville, Ohio. Talked about some great things about Westerville like this, Inniswood Metro Gardens, but maybe you're thinking about jumping into a new build. So let's go ahead and talk about new construction here in Westerville, Ohio. So if you're thinking about new build in Westerville, really unique situation here where this is a established neighborhood that this new home has been built in this established neighborhood. So you have all the charm of a Westerville location, close to proximity to all the attractions in Westerville, but you have a brand new house. $795,000, 4 beds, 4 baths, 3,500 square feet. It's about $227 a square foot. Finished basement, a beautiful open concept, a fireplace, and again, just proximity to just a really unique part of Westerville that most of the time you'd have to buy an established older home. Here you have an opportunity to get into a brand new home and to be able to still be around all this amazing stuff here in Westerville. So I'll drive you through this neighborhood a little bit so you can see a little bit more about it. It is cold, it is chilly, there is some snow on the ground, but again, beautiful place here in Westerville, Ohio. If you're looking to make a move into a new construction, new build, this could be a perfect opportunity for you without being in a cookie cutter neighborhood. This is an established neighborhood, mature trees, but also gives you a brand new house. 3-car garage. Again, just a really cool property, really cool space. Check out some of the features inside as I had a chance to walk through and take a look. So let's take a look at those now. All right, so here's another new build opportunity in Westerville, Ohio. This is on the backside of the Hoover Reservoir. The nice part about this though is you're still going to stay in Westerville schools, which is important as you think about some of these new builds and where they're located, while still having a Westerville mailing address. Some of these new builds are Columbus City schools, which changes a lot about um, the desirability from a resale perspective, or even if you're somebody with a family, if you would want your kids to be going to Columbus City schools. There's some things about that we can talk about more. Not all Columbus City schools are bad. It just depends on where they're at, but it is something to consider when you're thinking about a new build. So in this development, 2-bed, 2-bath, just under 2,000 square feet patio home is going to run you $730,000. It's like $337 a square foot, so pretty high. Also has a monthly HOA cost of $275 a month, but that takes care of plowing roads, sidewalks, some of those amenities that you may not want to deal with when you're thinking about where you want to live. So a little bit higher cost with HOA, a little bit higher cost price per square foot, but really nice finishes in these houses. I'll show you some pictures of some of the way that they finish them. Really just neat area over here as well. All these brand new homes, so very desirable from a perspective of modern styling, very beautiful aesthetics in the neighborhood over here. Again, very walkable as well, and close to a lot of things that you would want to be close to here in Westerville, even though you're on the back side of the reservoir. So I'll show you some pictures of the inside of this. I'll also drive you around this little cool neighborhood, so you can see this is another option when you're thinking about a new build in Westerville, Ohio. Well, we got a new build here in Westerville that comes in right at $478,000. And this house is 1,700 square feet. So you're looking at about $277 a square foot. Does have a full basement. Does have 9-foot ceilings in the basement, actually 9-foot ceilings in the whole house, which is a cool feature. In this neighborhood, you'll see there's opportunities for fences. You need a 4-foot fence here. Is what you have to have. But this is a neighborhood here in Westerville that has a Westerville zip code, but it is Columbus schools. Now, with that brings Columbus taxes, which also brings your taxes down quite a bit. But here's the thing with Columbus schools, that can be a scary thing, especially from a resale perspective. But it's not as scary as it may seem because of some of the things like Cornerstone Academy here in Westerville is a private charter school that's K through 12, and it's a great school, great opportunities for kids to be able to go there. There's also been some changes in Ohio law that make it actually really affordable to be able to send your kids to private schools. So there is some funding that's available that for most people, you could really pick any public school or private school that you'd want your kid to go to. And if it's private and there's tuition, there's all kinds of grants that you can get the majority of that paid for. So that's a nice benefit. So if you're looking for a new build, looking to be close to a lot of the amenities in Westerville, not overly concerned about the fact that it's Columbus schools, because maybe you're going to do private school anyways, maybe you're going to homeschool, maybe you don't have kids, it's an opportunity for you to be able to, for a price point, get into a new home. Another benefit with new builds in this price point is the interest rates that you're going to have available to you. The majority of these interest rates can be significantly lower, whether it's conventional or VA, than buying an existing home. So tons of opportunities for you there. Get into a brand new home, structural warranties, a warranty on the appliances and all the things that come with it. So maybe that will be an opportunity for you that you'll want to check into. Right now I'm going to get the drone out. I'm going to fly you around this neighborhood so you can check it out a little bit more. Again, no mature trees here. There actually are some in this middle section across the street from me, which is kind of cool. So you get a little bit of a feel of some more established trees. But most of these homes, you know, have some starter trees in the front yard. Nice street lights line this whole area though, which is really cool as well. And really neat modern design homes. So I'll show you some drone footage of this neighborhood. All right, thanks for sticking around to the end. Here's the tip that I want to give you that I think might seal the deal about really considering if a new build is the way to go. So if you're looking to move to Westerville, Ohio, if you're looking to move to Central Ohio, new build might just be the way to go. I recently read an article that builders have more spec home, more finished home inventory than they've had in many, many years. And here's the thing, builders do not like having homes that are done just sitting around. They need that capital to move on to other projects, so they have been drastically reducing the prices of some of these homes. I've seen new build homes in the Central Ohio area getting $10,000 price cuts. I've seen new build homes getting $40,000 price cuts. So not only can you get a great interest rate that's lower than any other interest rate that you would get right now, also they're giving closing cost credits. Also, you're getting a home with a warranty because it's a new house, and you have the opportunity to be working with a motivated seller that they are excited to try to unload some of these spec homes. So if you're thinking about making a move to living in Central Ohio, to living in the Columbus, Ohio area, please give me a call, shoot me a text message. All my information is in the description. You can set up that 30-minute Zoom call so we can talk more about what area, what you value, what's important to you, whether it's schools or square footage. And let's talk and figure out a plan to get you here and to make a smooth move to Columbus, Ohio. Whether it's 1 month, 1 year, I want to be that one call that you make to give you a hand and help you out. Be sure to click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, check out other videos on the channel as well. And thanks again for checking in and watching this video.